Alright, welcome YouTubers. So you got duped into buying a Chinese scooter? Here's some of my tips and advice. If you have one of these, you want to keep it on the road. I'm in Eastern Canada, Atlantic Canada actually, Cape Breton. And I've got lots of hills here. And it's a bit cold, and I do drive on some unpaved roads. So here we go. This is a Saga. Benzhou is the firm in China that sells them. They're sold in the US under Jonway and some other names. Do a little walk around. This is the 2007 deluxe model, complete with dirt and a busted and reclaimed windshield. So let's give a little rundown here. I'm going to do a little series on this little rig and show you some tips to keep it on the road. This rig has at least one design flaw. This hanger bolt here will snap off quite often, so you need to carry quite a few of those. That's a metric size 8, so it's an 8x40, and you'll want to put a fender washer on it and a lock nut in back as well. So you're going to go 8x45 or 8x50. The bolts that come here, they rust off in the first day or so. Well, they don't rust off, they rust up. So you get rid of those. Just put simple M6 bolts on there by 16, either stainless washer or here there's a lock washer. Either way is fine, but make sure they're tight. And under the dirt here, you'll notice that the shocks, they rust. They'll get a rust coating on the first night you leave it out anywhere. So that's some of the design flaws right off the bat, and everything according fit and finish is horrible, as you can expect. So get yourself a lot of M8 screws, and you can screw those right into the plastic underneath. Everything's plastic. And get yourself one of these 12 volt adapters sockets, hook that right to your battery, charge right from there, saves you from going in under this. Get yourself an AGM battery, and if you want to make sure that this sticks, you can use my trusty friend, the weather stripping. Get that, and you can put super glue on that on one side, super glue on the other, and it makes a really good contact. Anyway, back to design flaws. The plastic here holding the windshield wiper, the rear view mirror is god awful. That'll break in no time. And on the front, you're lucky if the lights work. This is a second windshield for this, which has broken, as you can see, and I've re-drilled it to fit on there. These you can get online, $30. They might break off. The ends might break off here, your handles, if you drop your machine. And over to the transmission side, this cover will definitely corrode on you in no time flat. So I've taken it off and put high temperature paint on there, and then put beauty tone copper paint on top of that. So there you go. So I'll be back with more hints and tips on this machine. And as you look inside, you got to become prepared with lots of tools. Have your little handy kit. Make sure everything is metric. Little nut drivers, you name it. You're going to use the 10 and the 8mm nut driver. Little set like that with the adapter. That goes good. Gas tank. I don't think you're going to get 7 liters in there, but you get 6.5 liters, and if you push the machine is wide open all the way, you're going to get 100 kilometers. And that's about it. You probably want to change your spark plug to get a little better gas mileage. And if you have the compartment at the back here, you'll notice that none of these have washers on them. None of these nuts and bolts have washers on them, so you want to take those out, put washers in. Drill a hole in the corner here, because you will get water in here. And I have a hole here for my ham radio. And there's my ham radio antenna mount. and that's very flimsy there, so you want to make sure you beef that up. Anyway, this is the 150cc GY6, and I'll give you more hints later on. Alright, stay tuned, and we'll check in with you later.